Hello, thank you all for joining. My name is India and this is my first YouTube video. I'm super excited. This channel will really focus on all things fashion, makeup, hair care. I'm so super excited about this channel and thank you for joining. Please like and subscribe so we can grow the channel. And again, super excited. This is my first YouTube video today, and today I will review the Il Makiage Concealer. I ordered that and the package came in, so I have it here. So we will be reviewing this today, and if you are my shade, this will be perfect for you to see what the makeup will look like on your skin tone. Okay, so a little bit about Il Makiage, and I will be looking at my notes that I have here on my phone as well, so excuse me if I'm looking off camera. But this concealer is a natural skin finish, which I do agree with that. If you can see, just zooming into my skin, very nice coverage, not weighed down too much, but still giving me a nice coverage and glow, but not too much glow. So that's where the matte finish comes in, the natural matte finish. So a little bit about the foundation. So the customer service is excellent. I love that with this company there is a money back guarantee. So if you do not like the product or you get the wrong shade, you can get a full refund, or you can have the company match you to a different shade. So I think that is excellent, especially with choosing a concealer or foundation. Online, it may be hard for you to find the right shade, so knowing that you can exchange for the correct shade is excellent, or get a refund. So in the package, it looks like this here. I really love that it came with a cute scrunchie. I love that, especially for us long hair girls. You can put your hair up, and it's a really nice with a satin finish. I really like that. Safe for your hair, won't rip out your hair or anything like that. So I really like that. This is super cute, and I will be using this very often. So thank you, Il Makiage, for that. Now this is the foundation here. So with this company, you do get to do a skin match test on their website where you put in like your skin tone notes. It will ask you questions about your vein colors, just to figure out exactly what shade matches best. So for example, there's a question, are your veins green, or are they more on the red side? So it's like some weird questions, but it really does help the company find the best match for you. It also asks you what color jewelry do you look better in, gold or silver. So they're using some type of technology where they can figure out your shade based off of a series of questions, and I think they're pretty spot on. So the shade that I was matched to is shade 105. In here. So this is shade 105, and this is Woke Up Like This series. So this is more of a natural coverage. If you're looking for more of a heavier coverage, excuse me, the company has a different option that you can choose from, and that, I believe that is the, let me check here, I'm looking on my phone. So there's a full coverage product that you can purchase, and that's the After Party Foundation. That one is a heavier coverage. This is Woke Up Like This foundation. It's more of a natural coverage. Okay, now when I ordered this, I was thinking that this was the wrong shade that they matched me to, but honestly, when I used it, I think it matched fairly well. Like if you look at my hands versus my face, it matches well. My neck, my face. So when choosing a foundation, you do want to make sure that your face color is matching your neck, your yeah, so this area here, your hands. So that's how you can kind of see that you picked the right shade. So let's go ahead and swatch this. Now, this is shade 105. I absolutely love it. Now, I'm usually a MAC girl, and with MAC, I have to use a powder with my concealer. Now, with this, I did not have to use any powder, so I absolutely love that. It's definitely a win for me. If you can use less products and get the same result, I'm all for that. Okay, so let's get into the review. So I'm just gonna do a little bit on my hand here. So this is what it looks like. Now in regards to the finish, or the way this feels, so it feels very light but moisturizing, which I really love. Now on camera, it's not giving the true color. So also with this makeup, it says it here in the instructions as well. You have to wait 5 minutes for it to oxidize, or I guess give you the actual coverage, the color that the product will be. So when you originally apply it, it looks a little bit lighter, but then once you blend it in and let it sit, it will form into its actual color. Sorry if you can't see this card. Okay, so that's just the instructions there. So I already have some on, but I'm gonna put a little bit on so you guys can see. So I'm just going in. I absolutely love the brand though. I am sold. I won't be going back to my MAC. And I'll explain to you why later in the video. Okay, so you see that. Now I am using a MAC brush, so don't get me wrong, I do love some products at MAC, but I think it was just time to change the foundation because it was starting to give a orangey look, and I was not liking that. Like, if you utilize MAC, then you know what I'm talking about. The finish can sometimes be unnatural and looks a little bit orange. Okay, I'm just blending that out here. Okay. All right. Now in my next video, I will have better lighting. I feel like this lighting is not the best, but it's pretty good for this video. Okay. Again, like and subscribe. Thank you for taking the time to view the video, and we are going to continue on with the review. So yeah. What I like about the makeup, again, it's light. It honestly feels like I do not have anything on. Maybe it feels like I just put on like a moisturizer. This is really good. And also I love how it's giving a powdered finish. Like I utilized powder, but I didn't. So I think this is really good for oily girls. It definitely is controlling the oil. Okay. Yeah. And again, this is in shade 105. I love it. I wasn't sure if I needed a slightly darker shade. If I, like in the summertime, yeah, maybe 1 or 2 shades darker because I tan a little bit darker in the summer versus in the lighter months, I'm a little bit lighter, so this shade works great. So 105 is a win. Okay. Now, also in the video, we can talk about some other products I like to use. So we talked about the Il Makiage Woke Up Like This in shade 105. Excellent product. And I do want to mention I do have sensitive skin, so I really love that this product, it didn't break me out, it didn't irritate my skin, it does not feel heavy, does not feel oily. If you would like for me to compare, for example, I tried Clinique. I did not like that brand, that foundation brand. Too oily, too heavy. It felt like my face was like running off throughout the day. This, I feel like I barely have anything on, but it's still giving me the coverage, natural coverage that I'm looking for. Hence the name Woke Up Like This. So I think the name really says it all. Also, with this look, I love to do, so this is just a natural look, great for work, great for a night out with friends. It's really a look that you can do whenever. I mean, it's a classic look, natural, classy look. So for the lip gloss, I'm using a NYX Butter Gloss. You can find this anywhere, just about. Target. Okay, Target has really great gloss. Don't sleep on Target. And this shade is very beautiful. It's in the shade, let me see if I can find the exact shade. Praline is the name. I'll include that in the description, in the section with all the product names. Okay, so I really like this. Just gonna put a little bit more on. Beautiful. I love how this gloss is giving a nice shade without needing to use a lipstick or a liner. So this is absolutely a win. Okay. Now, with MAC, I talked about how I will not go back to MAC's concealers. And the reason why is, I've used MAC for many years, since a teenager. And so I loved MAC, but I'm not liking how MAC is giving a orange look. Like, I don't want to look like a pumpkin, okay? So MAC is giving more of an orange look. So for example, this is my concealer here that I was using. And this is NC45. Okay? You see, like, I'm not sure if you can see, but it's more from the orange tone versus the Il Makiage Woke Up Like This. Let's compare. You see that? Yeah. Okay. Now, I am gonna stop using this for now. I really like the Il Makiage. But if you are using MAC, I don't know, like, please leave in the comments if you feel the same way. I feel like with MAC, it gives off a orangey look, and then in your pictures, your face is darker than your body, and that's something I absolutely do not like. So, now, with MAC, I do love their blush. My favorite blush is Lovejoy. Super cute. I dropped my blush, and it broke the top. But yeah, I love it, and this is Lovejoy. So I'll put a little bit of this on. And when I do my blush, I just do it like this. It defines the face. I'm not really a contour girl. This is natural contour that I already have. Like, wow, I was blessed with natural, like, shading right here. So I don't really need to do a contour. The only thing that I really contour is my nose, the bridge of my nose. Again, so I'm using MAC brush, blush brush, and the Lovejoy blush. Absolutely gorgeous. Okay. For brows, you definitely need this in your life if you do not have it. And this is Benefit 24-Hour Brow Setter. I even use this when I do not have any makeup on, just to make my eyebrows beautiful and fluffy. It's a clear gel. And you just lightly go over your brows. Now, if you do it heavy, you will get a white cast, so do not go heavy with this. It's just like that, simple. And again, this is the Benefit 24-Hour Brow Setter. It's a must. So for my brows, I typically like to use a dark brown brow pencil. My hair is jet black. This is my real hair. If you would like a tutorial on hair products, absolutely for it. Please drop that in the comments as well. How I got this beautiful silk press that I did myself. Now with this brow pencil, I'm using Espresso by NYX. I do like NYX. So I have the gloss, I have the brow pencil. This is Espresso. I really love the brow brush, and this pencil is really nice. So I'm just going to go in. And I don't really need much, just in the little sparse spots. You never want to go too heavy on your brows. Okay, so that's it. And so those are brows. Now, with my contour, oops. So, excuse me. Let me drink some water here. Okay. Now, with my contour, I'm using a MAC product. So, I do love MAC for gloss, contouring, eyeshadow, setting spray, blush. But when it comes to the foundation and concealer, I'm sticking with my Il Makiage, okay? Now, I have this contour palette. It's the Studio Fix Sculpt and Shape Contour Palette. Excuse my palette. I've had it for a long time and it is broken like my blush. But one thing about MAC, they give you so much product, it lasts forever. Like I had this for a very long time and look how much I have left. So I usually typically go in with these two shades here for contouring. If you are a lighter shade, then I would go here. If you're lighter than me, I would probably contour with that one. But I use these two, okay? So I'm just gonna use this one here. If I'm going like a night out with friends and I really want my face to be done up, a more of a dramatic look, I would go with the darker shade. But when I contour my nose, I literally just go down the sides here. And it should never be so dark that it's obvious. It's just a light contour. And I'm sorry, I'm not sure if you guys can see, but with my computer, the light is going off every few minutes, so I apologize for that. I do brush a little bit here and then down here, and you see like it's just giving a natural contour. It should not be like crazy heavy, so it looks great. Again, this is the MAC palette, Studio Fix Sculpt and Shape Contour Palette. Really nice. Natural makeup look, great for work, great for Zoom videos, great for interview, great for, again, just a natural classy look. And honestly, you can almost do this look too if you're just having company over and you want to do like a barely no makeup look. This is really nice and natural, so I love it. It's my go-to look. Now, if you want to spice it up, still giving natural, but want to spice it up a bit, you can use some shadow. I'm not really a shadow girl all the time, it's more of a sometime thing for me. Like, I really like how this looks without the shadow. However, if you're a shadow girl, I would recommend the MAC Connect in Color eyeshadow palette. I have that here. Okay, let's get into the shades. Lots of beautiful shades here. Pretty. Now for me, because I'm just doing a simple look, I'm gonna go in with like either this, oh sorry, let's get a better look at this. Either this shade or this shade would be nice, just for a natural look. So I'm gonna try that. And with my eye shape, I just tend to just do a little bit here. My eyes are a little bit more on the like chinkier side. So I don't really go up here. I feel like that kind of makes it look overdone. I feel like I got a little bit in my eye. Now, I think this looks pretty. Awesome. Optional step, for me, I love to use a liner. Now with using liner, the tip is not to go too thick, because if you go too thick, it will ruin the look. So, and I'm using Lancome, but honestly, I like a lot of different type of liner brands, so I'm not really too picky on the liner brand. But this is the Lancome brand, Ultra Precise Waterproof Liner. So I'm just gonna go a little bit. I do not want to go heavy with this, and it's literally just lining the lashes. I never go too heavy. So just a little bit. Now this definitely takes practice. And I wing it out just slightly. It gives me a nice look when I do that. For my eye shape. Let's see this one. Okay. Again, just a little bit out. You don't want to go too far out. That takes away the classiness. Excuse me, the classiness of the look. So you just want to go slightly. And I'm going to put a little bit more in this one. And you want to make sure, oops, your liner matches. Okay. Lastly, for the look, I'm going to finish off with the Lancome mascara. Now, this is important. Like I mentioned with the liner, it can really be any brand. With your mascara, it is important to pick a good brand. And I really love Lancome. If you pick a brand that is not the best, I wouldn't say expensive. It does not have to be expensive, but I would say look at reviews. Because if you get a not so good mascara, it will flake under your eyes. Not cute. So definitely recommend getting a mascara from a reputable brand, and Lancome is really good. So this is the Lancome Lash Dole. That's the name of it. Really nice. So I'm just gonna go in. And I had mascara on before creating the video, so I'm just putting a little bit more for purposes of the video. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave them in the comment section. Any video recommendations, happy to take a look at that. And again, like and subscribe. Thank you so much for joining. This is my first YouTube video. We do need to work on the lighting, so I'm going to work on the lighting. But I think this is a great video for my first one. Please let me know what you think. Now lastly, for finishing off my makeup, I'm using Milani Make It Last Original Natural Finish 24-Hour Setting Spray. Now with your makeup, after you just worked so hard to get your face beautiful, snatched, you want to use a setting spray. Reason why is because throughout the day, you do not want your face to get oily, for your makeup to shift. When you're smiling, you do not want to get those smile lines. So setting spray is a must. So what I'll do is shake it up and just spray a little bit like that. Let it dry and voila. And again, this is the Milani Make It Last setting spray, and you can see I love this because I'm using this a lot. All right. Well, let me know what you think about the makeup shade that I chose, the Il Makiage Woke Up Like This shade 105, and just this natural makeup look. This is the finished look. And thank you all for joining my video. I'm super excited about growing this channel with you and just reviewing different products from hair care, makeup, even coffee brands. I mean, who doesn't love coffee? So we can do that as well. Decor, so all things fashion and just fun. Again, I hope you guys have a great day. Thank you for viewing the video, liking and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye. Mwah.